Why do people hire interior designers? Good question. Really, interior design helps people with a variety of different things. There might be different reasons why they might hire them. Some people need help with space management, planning, and placement of furniture. Some people need help with renovations for the kitchen or bathroom, picking tiles, lighting, flooring, etc. In addition, interior design helps people avoid making expensive mistakes, picking the right finishes and the right elements before they start a remodel. When people do it without an interior designer, they pick everything themselves, and then they get into the remodel and they realize it doesn't look good, or they don't like it, or something is wrong, and those can be very expensive mistakes. So interior designers actually help save money by saving people from making big mistakes in their renovation. Right. I'm curious about how deaf people tend to gravitate towards the kitchen a lot. What is that about? Right, the kitchen. The kitchen is very popular for deaf people. They tend to gather around and chat there, and the reason why is it tends to have good lighting. It is bright in there, which makes it highly visual. In addition, most average homes or big homes have a kitchen island, which allows people to gather around it or be seated around it, and you can have food in the middle. That, along with the good lighting, allows for good chatting and togetherness. However, if the house has good lighting outside of the kitchen, then you will see people moving away from the kitchen more. But the kitchen is still a big part of deaf culture, so it's still going to be a very popular place to be. Yeah, I love that part of my home too. The kitchen is always where we gather. It's so funny. Okay, so what makes a small kitchen look bigger? And what do you do with colors or what? Yeah, kitchens. Some kitchens do not have an open concept. You might have a smaller walled-in space and it can feel very cramped. For that, color choice is very important. It affects how it feels psychologically. You could have light-colored cabinets, but then have dark walls, and it can make it feel much bigger and roomier, even though it doesn't change the size at all. The walls remain the same size. Now, for open concept kitchens, we recommend using light colors. It makes it feel open and airy. You can use some dark walls or dark cabinets, but then you also want a contrasting color to make it feel airy and feel roomy. Right. So what about deaf spaces in general? What are the most important elements for your home? For example, in the dining room, what kind of table do you want? Good question, because for dinner gatherings, you want to be in the round. If you have a long rectangular table, it doesn't work. You are seated in rows and you have to crane your necks to see each other. So that kind of seating is a barrier to the visual communication. You have to crane your neck back and forth. And so we recommend a circular table or an oval table because it is easy to sit around and still feel comfortable. You can see everyone. You don't have to crane your neck. You can chat away and enjoy yourself. Now, if there's only 4 people, then you can have a square table because you are seated across from each other and you can see everyone just fine. For larger dinner tables, though, you want to avoid those long rectangular ones. Now, for the living room, we also recommend you have seating in the round, an L-shaped sofa or a wraparound sectional. Alternatively, a sofa on one end and then some chairs, or 2 sofas facing each other will work. Again, you want to aim for circular seating with a circular coffee table or an ottoman so you can see each other when socializing, so it's comfortable. Right. Well, the last question I have for you, how do you feel being a deaf interior designer working in the hearing world? Really has not been an issue for me. Most of the work is through the internet these days, so being deaf has never been an issue. They contact me because they love my design style or because of my skills. I work hard on my designing, so it has never really been an issue. They've never asked to work with someone else. It's been great. Yay! Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. One thing I appreciated learning the difference between interior design and interior decorating. I really learned something, so thank you. Thank you.